What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming out. My name is Zach. I'm the guy that did the absolute least of any of these guys that are going to play today. So I want to thank all of the artists that are playing. We especially want to thank Henry Taylor for letting us use the park and Laughin' Sam's for helping us put this thing together. All of these bands that you're going to hear, this is their original music. This is not covers. This is music that's coming out of the city that you live in, that you would never know existed because they can't get gigs. So tonight, there's no judgment. We got a variety of all different styles. If it's not your stuff, just roll with it. Somebody that comes up next will probably be a little better for you. So we're not doing any judgment here. No heckling, please. Unless it's me. You can heckle me. I don't care. But this is PJ. He's a songwriter here from Natchitoches. He plays at Story Brew a lot. You've probably seen him around, but he's going to kick it off for us. So thank you guys. Let's go.
Hello, my name is PJ. I'm going to sing some country music and folk music that I wrote. I'm going to start now. Well, you were looking for a weapon, I was looking for a sheath. I was looking to rest comfortably with no blood on my teeth. But a gentleman has no place where the smoke flies up in your face. Now I'd rather be weak than cut through all in my path. Color me Cardigan, light interwoven, wild and wind prone to the wind thrown caution. And Mama said I'm an old soul, but I only wanted to feel known. And to the Whetstone you will have me sharpened. Then cut through all in your path. Color me Cardigan, light interwoven, I hear the moan wailing from the organ. Head first into the cyclone, babe, I only wanted to feel known. And to the Whetstone you will have me sharpened. Darling, don't you smile just to placate me. I know the folks you like to hang around. Darling, don't you tell me to take a joke. Oh, I won't let you shape me, grind me down on the Whetstone. But I won't dishearten. And Mama said I should be alone, but I only wanted to feel known. And to the Whetstone you will have me sharpened. Well, you were looking for a weapon, I was looking for a sheath. That song was kind of about sharp objects. This next song also has something to do with sharp objects as a metaphor for being mistreated by people you're close to. My small self couldn't tell, come be my love from go to hell. Couldn't put a name to why they left him weeping by the well. And a teardrop fell, and it landed with a wish, darling. You don't deserve your hell in this silver dish. Whoa, a river so wide, thorn in my side. Love doesn't look like that. bounty on my head, please make it fair. River so high, thorn in my side. Love doesn't look like that. Do you live for yourself or the voyeur? Do you feed your soul or just feed the familiar? Do you keep the knife in so you don't bleed out? Do they keep you lost and wondering about? Whoa, something true that I am motivated by denial. I know you'll keep cursing me for
I'll stay out of your way.
and each time you attack, the sickness comes back. Thought by now I might have developed a knack. River so high, thorn in my side. Love doesn't look like that. My heart couldn't gauge what kept me going all these days. Ghost of unity tricked me in many cruel ways, and the blood poured down when the thorn let go. But there was a hope I never would have known. River so wide, thorn in my side. Love doesn't look like that. No, love doesn't look like that. This next song is about that very river over there, or is it whatever direction it's in, over there, and sitting with friends who you know won't be around with you forever because you're going to go into different chapters of life, and you're sitting on the river and you're talking. You might say you're having a riverfront talk. The ghost behind the bathroom door, an ailment with a crystal cure, and all the people who adore the love you pour, they just want more. A rough sketch of your ideal self, the piles of textbooks on your shelf. Your music is your mental health, the good, the bad, the wrong. And back when I had money, we went to the riverfront. You seem to know everything, you were in my place once, and soon I'll see you graduate. Across the stage you'll walk, and you'll go to college out of state. Reminisce upon our riverfront talks. Comforting word from soothing voice, try to lead me to the right choice. A hot tea makes the soul rejoice and soothes the very restless boys. Precocious, precautionary, a young savant is wary, but takes the time to indulge me as I raise my voice in song. Tells me that I'm funny, only the best underclass. You seem to know everything, and you handle me like delicate glass. And soon I'll see you graduate. Across the stage you'll walk, and you'll go to college out of state. Reminisce upon our riverfront talks. My memory holds our riverfront talks. Thank you. This next song's about how hard it is to pay for college.
Facts.
Facts.
So true.
Often when it's a slow day, I take a step away. I let the radio carry me to song, performing for the Hallmark cards and just just as soon as it starts, I'm halted by somebody coming along. It's a shock collar working at the Family Dollar. I'm dreaming pep rallies where I'll wave and holler. Chicago life is coming for me, get to university. If only my mind could score a full ride. If I wanna be a scholar, I gotta dream a little smaller, gotta get a little farther, working at the Family Dollar. Sometimes when I'm feeling lost, I stand by the mailbox and hope a big check's coming in for my name. Room and board and the whole sort, a gift from my friend Boyer, because I wrote such a lovely essay. I would do anything for that reality. I am at the beck and call of the Windy City, but they're probably giving all my cash to some New York prodigy. He gets the honor while I'm working at the Family Dollar. He's in orientation while I help this shopper. I'll end up an embarrassed fool at some in-state school because my mind can't score a full ride. If I want to be a scholar, I gotta dream a little smaller, gotta get a little farther, working at the Family Dollar. I'm the cream of the crop at this discount shop, top of my class at my Iowa High. Got a pamphlet from a recruiter, said I'm leaving all these losers who never treated me right. Shouldn't have bothered, I'm working at the Family Dollar. I'm dreaming pep rallies where I'll wave and holler. A simple life is coming for me, I'll work at some company, making enough for a Midwest destiny. I cannot be a scholar, I'll dream a little smaller, call the cops on the robbers who were stealing from the Family Dollar. I'm working at the Family Dollar. I'm working at the Family Dollar. I cannot be a scholar, I'll dream a little smaller, I'll get a little farther, working at the Family Dollar. So some songs I write are based in fiction, like the one I just played, and some are based on my personal life, the soundtrack to my personal life. This next one is the soundtrack to my personal life. It's about that relatable experience when you fall in love with a forest cryptid, and you're just overwhelmed by her beauty, and gosh, I just get sad thinking about it. But I'm just gonna play the song now. Lanterns warm flicker, show the night's trickery to me. I mumbled that evening, she evaded my eyes, clung to her bush disguise and hung her head low, waiting for me to go, but I never did, no, I never did, never would I be tempted. If the horror would cease, she would love the way we please. She takes me as I am, my past and sensitivities. I tamed her, my Eldritch danger. They mock me in their jealousy. How vulgar must I be? But my baby softens my rage. Truth, I'm the one who has been tamed. She cradles me so tenderly, in arms deformed so perfectly that I'd never quit. No, I be tempted? If the horror would cease, she would love the way we please. She takes me as I am, my past insensitivities. One evening I saw her digging her claws into the wall. Her eyes ate blazing furies, fangs bared, her mouth ajar. I heard her grunt, she just can't take the struggle anymore. I sighed, she took my lantern, and she left through my back door. We were unfit, oh, we were unfit. My family says they're glad I'm rid. But sometimes I hear rustling leaves, the bush disguise that won't fool me. I leave her to her observation, leave her to the trees, and I am pleased, and she's pleased. No regrets from me. No regrets from me. The hurt subsides eventually. If the horror would cease, she would love the way we please. She takes me as I am, my past insensitivities. We've all been there. We all know what it's like. So, I recently released an album called The Bandit. I have some CDs. I have 5 CDs that I can sell. So come see me after if you're interested in one. This next one is the title track, The Bandit. And it's just about like being a social outcast, but like through a lens of a cowboy. Quiet when they hear my boots clicking, they stare at me in the saloon like a curse brought on by some witchy woman who wants them gone too soon. But the only curse I have is under my breath and under my clothes and places only I know. I keep my hat high, talk by with magniloquence. They think it's so foul I pave my own road. The bandit and the eccentric, the champion of whispers. My business stirs a panic while I'm sitting burned and blistered, and ivy drapes over the creaking saloon door. A wrong impression and my blood will creep over the floor. Clear my way through a hip showing the truth. Sit down and swivel on my stool. I order a drink in my natural tone, and that pitch breaks every rule. But the only rules they have are unspoken knives that stab at my stash and my wrists and my thighs. I keep my hat high, talk by with the knowledge I'm freer than I'll ever be, and they don't know why. The bandit and the eccentric, the law's most recent question. Is she granted for hearing, or do we silence him and scold him? And ivy drapes over the creaking saloon door. A wrong impression and my blood will creep over the floor. They've called me the death of the cowboy. You can't trust anything these days. You can't trust how the fabric lays. Can't trust what any doctor says. 'cause they take all that you know and challenge it to endless duels. They slaughter all your rules, they make you look like fools. They've called me the sheriff with no badge, a horse with faulty shoes, an imposter in their rooms with a mouth that just deludes. The bandit and the eccentric and the champion of whispers. My business stirs a panic while I'm sitting burned and blistered, and ivy drapes over the creaking saloon door. A wrong impression and night blood will creep over the floor. Thank you. So this next one is not it's not recorded yet, unfortunately. It's rather new. It's a song about highway hypnosis. You're making a long drive and you just kind of start to zone out and your steering wheel drifts off a little, but then you wake back up and you got to look back and forth to try and keep yourself awake, and your mind goes into places that are not the road. You end up speeding. This song is called Sweet November Skies. Don't you think you've been in a hurry? That's what my father said. In a hurry to move on, in a hurry to get ahead. I can't deny. Right now I'm thinking about it, watching the little number on the dashboard climb up and over the limit, but there's nobody for miles, just me and the roadkill and sweet November skies. All I have to do is keep living and feel as little pain as possible. All I have to do is keep living and cause as little pain as possible. Don't you think you've been in a hurry? I said, if not now, when? Now I'm starting to realize I was just getting impatient again. I can't deny there's something in this time of year. Some nostalgia, some family reunions and reflections in the air. Yeah, the fog plays with the headlights like a million prisms, those sweet November skies. All I have to do is keep living and feel as little pain as possible. All I have to do is keep living and cause as little pain as possible. Thank you, Zach. It happened this evening, the best sunset I've ever seen. scene with litter and death in the periphery. Alone on a rural road, along a highway worn and old, I smell smoke from a farmhouse chimney. Don't you think you've been? Don't you think you've been in a hurry? Right now I'm thinking about it, watching the little number on the dashboard climb up and over the limit. But there's nobody for miles, just me and the roadkill and sweet November skies. Thank you. This next one is about how every little creature, big and small, contributes to something, and well, it kind of came from an existential crisis that I had after I crushed a little mayfly. Because my immediate reaction was, oh, it's just a mayfly, who cares? But it's not just a mayfly, is it? No. It's called wash up. I live at the discretion of nature's turning cycles. I'm as crazy as she'll let me be. Lately I live my best in dreams. I flinch at mayflies' wings when they latch to me unexpectedly. Do we always smother the most delicate things, then testify that it's just what we're made of? Claim that's the way that these things go. Is that our failure or a wretched rite of passage in all love? Give me a couple days and I'll be made new with the moon face. Her beauty will keep me from asking why. And when the mayflies come to dance in their swarm of fierce romance, I'll gladly share their last hurrah before we say goodbye. And their bodies will wash up on the bay. A blanket of remembrance lays atop the water, and the birds swoop down to pay respects. I hold back words like superficial, shallow, worthless in the grand scheme, as we cannot fathom their effect. Do they always come out sharp at 9:32? When the sun gives way and the bay reveals the moon, with the rhythm of a metronome, a structure unmatched, they do it better than anything that we'll accomplish soon. Give me a couple days and I'll be made new with the moon phase. Her beauty will keep me from asking why. And when the mayflies come to dance in their swarm of fierce romance, I'll gladly share their last hurrah before we say goodbye. And their bodies will wash up on the bay, and I admire them in every way. They go with grace. They go with grace. They're reborn every day, and then they wash up on the bay. And there's something in that poetry, how nature has her way. They go with grace. They go with grace. I live at the discretion of nature's turning cycles. I'm her mirror any given day. My patio is coated in the past. We'll sit and we will rest, and soon I'll find them washed up on the bay. Give me a couple days and I'll be made new with the moon face. Her beauty will keep me from asking why. And when the mayflies come to dance in their swarm of fierce romance, I'll gladly share their last hurrah before we say goodbye. And their bodies will wash up on the bay.
Yeah.
This one is from my first record. It's about the power, the uniting power of music in tough times, and how the world can be burning around you, but you can sing some music with your friends and it can be great. Nope. There it is. Take me to the fire at the end of the world. Let all I've ever known disintegrate and not be shown. Take me to the fire at the end of the world. Kiss me once to give me courage and let me start the show. The blaze is my spotlight, the rubble is my stage. Creatures running from destruction, may my words give them faith. Take me to the fire at the end of the world and let me sing until we reach heaven. Take me to the witches at the end of the world, making desperate incantations to heal the burning nations. Take me to the churches at the end of the world, housing sinners in their walls to shelter them from it all. Their cries will accompany me, just let me tune my strings. May the sound of falling buildings give my song percussive swing. Take me to the fire at the end of the world and let me sing until we reach heaven. Tell me every story of your life on this world, stories that deserve a song, evil's every shade of wrong. Take me to the circle of the singers in the night, as the wildfires burn bright, singing other heroes' might. You call it apocalypse, we call it a good time. Nothing brings us all together like a jolly little rhyme. Take me to the fire at the end of the world and let me sing until we reach heaven. There's no fame to be found and no time to make it happen. None of us will make it big and none of us will make it big. The most harmonious, perfect, symphonic sound, and no applause will come around. No applause will come around. There's no fame to be found. Not in this world. Take me to the fire at the end of the world and let me sing until we reach heaven. What a shame that fire at the end of the world, for we people are certainly flammable. In our last days on earth they might critique my work as if I would improve and become dull. No, the blaze is my spotlight, the rebel is my stage. Words that have no meaning will emerge and escape. Just take me to the fire at the end of the world and let me sing until we reach heaven. And I want scars on scorched fingertips. I want to build a theater out of driftwood. And money would sour the sound, you know. Just take me to the fire at the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do now. This one's also off of the first record. It's about how sometimes you don't appreciate things until they're gone. It applies to people, I don't know, pets, family members, and terrible donut shops that end up closing down and getting replaced by a Pizza Hut. I still mourn. So this song is called Devoted Patron. Let's see, can I? Yeah, that works. I used to point and laugh and shake my head. I took for granted how you kept me fed. We sure weren't sold, you were damaged and old. There's charm in the squalor, that's what we were told. Never let you rest and never would have guessed there was beauty in you. And I'm sitting at a table where I used to be yours. Your devoted patron, how I pasted these floors. Your walls are repainted, neon sign are less faded, but I'm still poking fun at the residue from when you were the one. You know how I made you no excuses. I opened wounds and I darkened your old bruises. Although we were infant, cradled us in your hands, let you fall victim to corporate plans. Never let you rest and never would have guessed there was beauty in you. And I'm sitting at a table where I used to be yours. Your devoted patron, how I paste these floors. Your ceiling is retiled and leaked for a long while, but I'm still poking fun at the damage done from when you were the one. And I can still hear his voice. He always worked the weekends when I'd stop by. He smiled and asked the usual, but I would change my order every time. Hey, if nothing else, I was a devoted patron, but nothing could save him. And now I'm sitting at a table where I used to be yours. Your devoted patron, how I pasted these floors. Light fixtures are fancy, and the music's a more dancey, and the curtains don't let in the sun like how it was bright in my face when you were the one. And now I'm sitting at a table, hey, your devoted patron, your devoted patron, you were mine. And I can still hear his voice. He used to go to high school down the street. Got right out of Dodge, I see. He smiled and asked the usual. I tipped him so much, it was just obscene. Hey, if nothing else, I was a devoted patron. Memories given and taken. And now I'm sitting at a table where I used to be yours. Your devoted patron, how I paste these floors. Your walls are repainted, neon sign are less faded, but I'm still poking fun at the residue from when you were the one. I'm gonna end it with a song about how much I love living in the South and all the beautiful things in nature. and that people can be mean to you, but it doesn't matter because there's some turtles and some alligators who love you anyway.
Yeah.
So many say that they hate you, awaiting the north they can leave to, but I find you innocent, darling, a warm night with your waters sparkling and the shady green oaks of the south. Not the fury they put in your mouth. Hold glory more than I could know. Hold a love only found down below. And the swamps never turned me away. They said, come in, child, we've been waiting all day. And that is not to the land, to the silt and the sand, the way I behave. And the heron won't stop the light for me, won't change his course, and he won't choose to flee. And that is not to the land, to the silt and the sand, my abnormality. I'll say, for better or worse, they'll drive my corpse off in a hearse before I lose my true adoration and have hatred on any occasion for that jubilance that I saw on my very first Mardi Gras. Throw me something good. I caught every beat I could, and the swamps never turned me away. How could you blame the tall sugar cane? And that is not to the land, to the silt and the sand, the things that bring me shame. And the heron won't stop the light for me, won't change his course, and he won't choose to flee. And that is not to the land, to the silt and the sand, my abnormality. What has two thumbs and is one with the swine? A politician smiling on a yard sign, hand on the Bible, fingers crossed behind, citing a hurtful line. But a hurricane is coming, and she won't favor no one. It matters not to the land, it matters not to the land. What would the pastor think of my stance on our political dance? With the pendulum swing and every doggone thing, he's in a fiery trance. But the catfish out there swimming just rolled their eyes when I tried to ask, 'cause it matters not to the land, it matters not to the land. And the swamps never turned me away. They said, come in, child, we've been waiting all day. And that is not to the land, to the silt and the sand, the way I behave. And the heron won't stop the light for me, won't change his course, and he won't choose to flee. And that is not to the land, to the silt and the sand, my abnormality. And that is not to the land, and that is not to the land. And the heron won't stop the light for me, and that is not to the land, and that is not to the land, to the land, to the land. Thank you. We're gonna move on now. Thanks for having me.